So we've got a problem here. The plants, we've put them in the garden, but now we have the issue of the birds jumping up and walking on the seedlings. And these seedlings are literally like smaller than 1 millimeter. And obviously their little claws and stuff like kill the seedlings, and they will, when the plants obviously grow up, they will like eat the insects that the plants catch. So yeah, we can't keep this anymore. We gotta figure this out somehow. This is the location of the plants. As you can see, I have bottles and the bins all around it, trying to prevent the birds from going near it, because maybe like they're scared of the colors or something. But I knew that it was like very unlikely. Anyway, it doesn't do anything. The birds still jump up in the plants, and they put their little feet and claws into the soil. You can see here there's a little bit of a divot here. There's some little holes here because they claw into it. And the other day I noticed that they had pulled some of the sphagnum moss out. So yeah, this is really an issue, and they will obviously learn that on top of our tuberous drosera here, that they can get some free food, because it's been caught already by the plants. And this will eventually be detrimental to our plants because they're catching their food, using energy, and then the food is getting taken away. So we have 2 trays here, and we have 10 of these trays in total, and we need to figure out a way to not really get rid of, but prevent the birds and any rats, whatever, from eating the plants and killing them. Okay, and as I walk inside, there's this thing. It's pretty fucking big. It's as big as my thumb. And these, don't touch it. Those things are gonna kill you. I don't even have any carnivorous plants that are ready to eat right now. This is so sad. Okay, so this is the situation. Each one of our trays that we have is 51 centimeters by 40 centimeters. And we have 10 of them, but eventually we're gonna have much more, okay? So we want to have something that goes around the complete length of this tray, and obviously not one tray. We have 10 right now, and I'm pretty sure by the end of this growing season that all 10 of them and more will be used up. So we need to have enough. So I'm thinking that we have 2 trays next to each other like this, and if we had 10, that'll be like that. So that is 51 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 there, 5 there, 2 here. So that means it's 51 times 5. 51 times 5 is 255 in each direction, by 40 times 2, which is 80. So we need something that is 255 times 2 plus 80 times 2. So 670 centimeters. 670 centimeters, which is 6.7 meters. So therefore we need something that is at least 6.7 meters or more, and obviously tall enough. So our pot's height is like around 20 centimeters. So this is the water tray like this. We have our tuberous pots like this, and we have the smaller pots. Up to here, and the little plants busy growing. This is about 20 centimeters. So I would like something at least 50 centimeters. So let's take a look at what we can find that is at least 6.7 meters in length, and at least 50 centimeters in height. And obviously the grate must not be too big that allows the beak of the bird to like fit through. So I'm thinking something around 5 or so centimeters, which 5 centimeters is 2 inches for you Americans. This is the width of 5 centimeters. So that's actually a little bit big. Maybe half of that, 2.5, 1 inch for you Americans, 2.5 centimeters for us. And that's about small enough so that the bird's heads and beaks can't really get through there unless it has like a really long beak or something, which is not really the case. And anyway, you will have the wire a bit of a distance away from the plants, so it'll be fine. Okay, so let's take a look on what we can actually get that is not too expensive, because as you may or may not know, small channels do not actually get paid any YouTube money, and we all struggle with money. So let's find something that's actually within our budget. Okay, so I've just been scrolling a little bit here on this website, Bunnings, which is basically a Home Depot. I'm not sponsored by them, unfortunately. But I found this one here, which is 1.2 meters when you take away the millimeters. So you get the smaller one and the bigger one, and they're exactly the same price. So we will obviously get the bigger one. And it's 2.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters. So each square is 2.5 centimeters, just like I suggested. And 90 centimeters by 120 centimeters. So this is obviously high enough for us. If you cut it in half, it will be 45 centimeters, which is around the 50 centimeter height that I wanted for our plants. And obviously it's 1.2 meters in length. So we will need to get, 5 of these to get it to 6. So 6 of these, 7 of these. Yeah, 6. Yeah, we will need to get about 6 or 7 of these. I'd rather get 7 to be safe. So let's go and get them. It's Easter Saturday, and this is like the only day that the hardware shop will be open. And I hope that is not full, but because apparently it was very full. But I'm coming late, so I hope it's better. But let's go check if it has these fences that I'm looking for. So I was gonna get this one, 900 by 1.2, and 4 of them. That would be about $60 something, but I'm rather gonna get this one because it's the same height as this one, 90 mils, but it's by 10 meters. And this is, when you calculate it all together, it's 4.8 meters. So this is obviously more, and it's cheaper than all 4 of these. So I'm gonna be taking this one, and then we can get some tie downs as well. This one. We got the trellis at the back there. We didn't end up getting twist ties because I don't need them right now, so there was no point. But yeah, we got it now, and we can go set everything up. And the shop actually wasn't that busy, even though it is Easter Saturday, if that's a thing. There were a couple people, but it wasn't that bad. So let's go inside. Okay, and there we go. Here is our cage that we just got, so we can keep our gerbils all locked up inside. We don't want them to run around. And obviously, yeah, 10 meters, so this is more than enough for us. And obviously it's cheaper than what we were gonna get. As I said, I didn't get the tie downs because I don't want to cut them up too soon, because we only have 2 trays here, but we have another 3 trays with seedlings. And when these guys need to be repotted, which is really soon, we're gonna use a lot more trays, so I'm not gonna cut it up just yet. Yeah, hope this works and keeps the birds out. Let's go set it up. So I'm not going to move the bins because, well, I'm not going to move them far, because when it rains I need to put cardboard that's to the side over the pond so that the seedlings don't get washed away. So it's going to stay like that until I'm able to get some tables or something and a roof over them. So I won't move the bins, but I'm going to pack away all of the water bottles now that has our rainwater. So we've now got a whole bunch of wire that came with it, you know, all wrapped up. And I guess this is the part where I tell you to be careful, because it is obviously very sharp. You can see I'm kind of bleeding there. But yeah, we got some wire, which is great. So let's unwrap this guy and try set it up. know, and the thing is, I literally expected it to happen. So I'm not surprised that it happened and that I wasn't able to stop it, because I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't do anything about it. So plants are fine though. It's done, kind of. You can see it was measured up the right length at first, and I did give extra length because I wanted spaces and stuff, but as you saw, it fell, and I wanted to keep it propped up against something like the bins so that it doesn't fall over at night or something. But yeah, you can see the plants now all protected. There isn't really a way that the birds can get in unless like walk around here or something, which I don't know if they will or won't do, so I will just make a little bit tighter anyway, because I don't trust these damn birds. Australian birds. Okay, that's really small, they can't fit through that. So yeah, we've got our plants caged up. Now they can't escape anymore. Quite unsightly. Many people do this with their plants to keep the birds and rats out. So yeah, now we just have to watch what the birds do to us. They're probably all in these trees busy watching us right now. You can hear them. Okay, so let's go see what the birds do. Okay, so we've figured out the bird situation. You won't have any birds stealing, killing our plants anymore, or stealing like the media because they're using their nests and stuff. But now we have an issue that there is too much algae and slime growing on top of our plants, and we need to really get that taken care of. So we need to go and get hydrogen peroxide. But if you guys want to see that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like so that I can afford to buy some tables for the plants, because that helps the YouTube algorithm, and we are at the mercy of the YouTube algorithm. Thanks guys, bye.